Hello, collective. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into another reading to see what you need to know, but I do feel like a little bit of a channel message. You guys, don't be afraid to take naps. There's a lot of interference going on. Somebody's mowing over there, and then I heard some sirens right before I turned on the camera. And one thing about it, I feel like there's a lot of forces attempting to interfere with the progress that you've made, but it's not necessarily from a person. It could be, principalities, all that good stuff from the Bible working through people, because sometimes weak-spirited people are more susceptible to energies, entities, and spirits that are very vampiric to jump on them. But I don't think it's necessarily people. I just think there's this vibe in the air that is very much so connected to interference. Don't be afraid to take a nap, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, sometimes a nap will do wonders. Because I'm tired. I'm about to take a nap, but I didn't want y'all to be without a reading today. So I wanted to come on here and tell you guys what's going on. Okay. Y'all be sure to like and follow. Okay. Like and subscribe wherever you're watching this. Also, if you want more content, look at the link in my bio. Click it. Subscribe over there. Okay. We're setting goals and we're reaching them, you guys. Save this for later. If it doesn't resonate right now, it may resonate later. But make sure you use your intuition first, regardless of what I say, okay? Yeah, and get in the comments. Let me know if it resonates, all right? So let's see. For the collective, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, what does the collective need to know at this time? What is the message? Ooh, so today, something that hasn't happened yet today. Good vibes now in the moment. Spirit wants you to live every day in the moment. They want you to enjoy it. Okay, look at this lady. Lord have mercy. Live your best life. Look, what'd he say? I'm living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with you. I'm living my best life. That's what they want you to do. If you're not living for today, what are you living for? Because even though we talk about all this past life, multiple lifetime stuff in the spiritual community, let's be real. Some people say that they can remember their other lifetimes, but I don't know how much I believe that. And I'm not saying that because maybe I don't remember, because I do. I've had a past life regression. I have had dreams that very much so are indicative of memories from past lives. But are you living that life right now? Or are you going to be living your future life tomorrow? Maybe, if God calls you home. But right now, you're living this life. Somebody just made noise. You're living this life right now. That's what's most important. We have thrills, continuous cycles, bad decisions, and addictions. And then we have wishful thinking, second chance, deja vu, nostalgia. See, this is the premise that a lot of people aren't going to want to hear. So if you actually are watching this, you're ahead of the game, boo. You're ahead of the game. A lot of people like to excuse their poor decisions and bad behavior and crash out behavior on, well, you only got one life to live, FOMO. You got to live it up now. It doesn't matter. You might as well do what you want. That's not necessarily true, because that's one extreme of the spectrum. And you have to learn how to not live in extremes, because that will have you out here looking crazy. Okay? But the other extreme of the spectrum is when you dim your light, or you lower yourself to a level that's beneath you, or you minimize your gifts and abilities because you feel like you got all these lifetimes that your soul is going to live. And it's like, the moment is now. There's something that Spirit wants you guys to understand about the moment that we're in right now, and how visceral it is, how potent it is, how much potential there is in this moment, and now in this moment, and now in this moment. And they want you to seize every opportunity. That's why I'm sitting here with barely a voice, still doing these readings because I made a vow to myself to be consistent in all areas of my life because I want the change that I've dreamed about. I want the experiences that I have wished for. Okay. And a lot of you are starting to realize the power in that and the importance of that. Okay. So make a wish. A lot of your dreams are about to come true. And it may feel like a second chance. It may feel like you start having more deja vu. All right. But don't allow for bad behavior and cycles that need to be broken to get in the way of what you know you can accomplish for yourself. You're not trapped. Okay? Today is the day. Today is the day. What's today? Thursday, October 30th at 12:53 p.m. Today is the day where you can change this. Today is the day that there's a whole lot of psychic energy because you see all those blues and purples and magentas and pinks. That's like crown chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra. Okay, all those energies. And then the fire in the candles. Some of you today may be your birthday. Happy birthday. You better get your life. You better put that shit on today. Okay? It's like, even if it's not your birthday, that's what this reading is indicative of. Yeah, the Empress. Some of you are looking really good. Some of you have opened a portal, stepped through a portal, or have access to a portal of abundance. A lot of your feminine energies are activated, whether you are male or female or in the middle. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles here. The Empress is Taurus, possibly Libra, and I see it also as Virgo. But you could definitely have a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, possibly Libra energy activated within you right now or someone around you. And then you have the Fool card. So this is the energy I'm talking about. You see the same colors that are in this card? This is the new beginning that Spirit wants you to see is possible. Not just for one particular sign, but you see all the zodiac signs. It's for everybody. It's not just for one person. It's for all of us, right? And the way things have been may be okay. Like, you may be the person watching these readings and like, oh my God, you're reacting to all the horrible things that readers talk about. And you're like, Jesus, I'm so glad that's not happening to me. Great. But there's also a such thing as complacency. And there's also getting comfortable, getting too comfortable. As Future likes to say, bitch, don't do it. Don't get too comfortable. Because you never know. Okay? All of a sudden, I feel like you guys are experiencing some type of change in your circumstances. Okay? You may be getting new styles of clothing. You may be styling your hair in a new way. You may even dye your hair or change something about your appearance. Okay? We have the 10 of Cups. It's like you always want to continue to have that versatility because you never want to get too comfortable in your position. You never want to feel like you're untouchable. And I tell y'all all the time, well, on YouTube, as soon as you feel like you're untouchable, that's when your ass gets touched. All right? Don't be in an illusion in your own little bubble as if you don't have to adapt to what's going on in the world around you, because that will leave you in a position of lack. Okay? The 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. This is crazy. There is a sudden shift, or there's something going on in the universe. It's probably planetary alignments today specifically that could like kickstart or jumpstart something that you're doing, and you're doing this on your own because it's only your destiny. No one else is involved in this but you. No one else can make this happen but you, because it is for you only, right? You are on the precipice, on the verge of a large amount of independence, financial freedom, joy in your experiences, rest, healing. You're putting illusions to rest. You're deading them. Not to say that you can't dream, but you want to see the dreams that you have in your soul and your spirit come to reality in your life. And today's the day.